You're going to love this.
Oh.
You're going to love this because this ties right on in with your story, Jenny.
Let's go.
Let's make sure that you mark your calendars today, you guys, because it's Wednesday, May 22nd. Because the clock starts today as the DEA publishes marijuana rescheduling proposal, you guys. The U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration on Tuesday published its former proposal to reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous substance under federal law. The appearance in the Federal Register of Marijuana's proposed shift to a Schedule 3 controlled substance from Schedule 1, the most significant shift in national marijuana law since 1970, also launches a 62-day public comment period, one of the required steps in the formal federal rulemaking process. They are now accepting public comments. The Department of Justice will accept comments from the public until, mark this date on your calendar, July 22nd, according to Tuesday's notice. Though June 20th, the DOJ will entertain requests for a public hearing before an administrative law judge, according to Tuesday's notice. If the DEA administrator Ann Milligram elects to hold such a hearing, further notice will appear in the Federal Register. Tuesday's notice does not indicate how long the DOJ or DEA might ponder the public comments before issuing a rule. I'm willing to guess it's not going to be a long period of time, but nonetheless, observers of the federal rulemaking process have speculated that a final rescheduling rule could appear as soon as September or October. And a little bit of the rescheduling background. The ongoing process began back in October of 2022 when President Joe Biden issued an executive order directing cabinet-level agencies to expeditiously review the failed policy of classifying marijuana as a more dangerous than fentanyl. In August 2023, after considering information including data about medical marijuana use submitted by states with legal cannabis programs, the Department of Health and Human Services found that marijuana has a currently accepted use and recommended it be reclassified as a Schedule 3 drug. That category includes drugs such as ambiotic steroids, ketamine, and Tylenol with codeine. Such drugs are available legally only with a prescription, which raises questions about how the federal government might regulate the $36 billion state legal marijuana industry in the United States. In a quote, if the transfer to Schedule 3 is finalized, the regulatory controls applicable to a Schedule 3 controlled substance would apply as appropriate, along with existing marijuana-specific requirements and any additional controls that might be implemented, including those that might be implemented to meet U.S. treaty obligations, the DEA wrote in its Tuesday notice. However, Schedule 3 drugs are not subject to Internal Revenue Service Code Section 280E, which forbids plant-touching marijuana businesses from taking certain deductions on their federal tax returns. Other sought-after reforms, such as marijuana banking protections or allowance for plant-touching businesses to list on the U.S.-based major stock exchanges, would require actions from Congress, you guys. Man, just more and more and more and more and more. What do y'all have to say about this?
Where are we going to be able to access?
This is nonsense.
We're going to be able to access public comments, man.
The public comments.
About all the money that we're.
Yeah, right.
Anything to not talk about all the money we're throwing away on wars that have nothing to do with us, or any other decisions the administration are making that actually affect us, that are actually going to go through, or maybe any of the things that they're hiding these bills. They're, not the shiny portion that we're focusing on because we're like attention span of baby squirrels. So, and I made you $4.99, Jason.
Oh, hold on. I was about to get into that. I was about to thank the suitor of music. It says the chat trolls would love to welcome Jenny to the show. And so, Jenny, just so you know, that is from the Troll Patrol out there in the chat.
Shout out to the Troll Patrol. Shout out to Malik, always showing love.
Yes. Much love, Malik. Thank you very much. The suitor of music. Yes. Man, oh man, you guys, this story, bro. This story is
DEA is not going to cooperate.
No, they're not.
Anything here.
They're not.
And I can tell you, the last story I covered with them on the ayahuasca, they sat on a permit application for 5 fucking years and never issued any response. Okay, so if you apply for them for a Schedule III license, they can sit on it with their thumb up their ass for years and never respond. And they're never going to give people with a criminal record like me or Luke any of these. You're not going to get no social equity.
Yep.
We're going to have to come in armed to the teeth with people that are scientists and a full-on corporation trying to produce this shit to even have a chance to get a license from the DEA. And even then, they're going to drag it out until you go broke. Stevie Wonder can see what's coming here.
Oh, man. Get it. Damn, Dale. Damn.
You're not wrong.
Me and the DEA don't like each other. They threw my ass in prison for 5 years, and I don't have a lot good to say about these son of a bitches. And they shouldn't be practicing medicine. Let me just tell you that.
I bet the secret to getting that license lies in Stevie Angelo's pigtails.
Whoa.
Might be.
Whoa.
Got a better chance than I do.
How long do you guys think? How long do you guys think until? How long do you guys think that the DEA will ponder the comments from the general public? I'm willing to bet about a week. I don't
even think that it's just the DEA that's going to hold this up. I mean, let's not ignore the portion where it has to go through a federal judge and be approved by that federal judge. The last time we had cannabis as medicinal value on the desk of a federal judge, he said that he could not deny the medical capabilities of cannabis because the children came forward and testified. Everything you see the change in these people's lives. But he also said that it was beyond him to be able to rule on this. Bullshit. You're a federal judge. This is federal policy. Judges don't want to rule on this. These are elected officials. These are people who are being paid by these agencies. They don't want to rule on this because nobody wants to be that guy. So I think we have a long battle ahead of us. Please put your pom-poms down because it's not time to celebrate yet.
Please put your pom-poms
It's administrative law, Jen. That's the problem. Since 1970, it's got thrown into administrative law runaround, and you can't even go in front of a real judge until you exhaust all the administrative remedies. And that's what the judge has said. I've been involved in these directly and peripherally, and you pull your hair out because you win the case, but the judge goes, "Oh, I agree with you." Francis Young said it's the safest medically active drug we know of, but I don't have the power before me right now to change this. So DEA, give them their application answer, and then they've got to file the next application and wait in line for 5 more years. It's nonsense.
I mean, HHS put in the recommendation last August. It's damn near 9 months for them to have any movement on that. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, this is the setup. This is the setup. This is the setup, you guys. This is how they're gonna, because they wanted the market to get propped up, build all this stock, because this cannabis stocks went like crazy when they announced that they were going to get moved to Schedule III. They just shot up through the roof, and now they're trying to keep their value by promoting the Schedule III all the time. But I'll tell you what, I bet you they're going to try to suppress this story as much as humanly possible because it's not going to be good for the shareholders in the cannabis stocks. Unless they're trying to go and short them all. Who knows? You know what I mean? I'm not a financial advisor.
I thought the pop in the stock market, I thought the last talking point that y'all had, Jason, the pop in the stock market was because people were confident Trump was coming back.